Hi everyone and good morning. I am running a bit late. I decided that um I would pop on as my tooth is feeling a little bit better now. It's just took a little bit of time for my my paracetamol to work. So I thought I would pop on, and I just need to grab something. Where are we? Right, let me get my bits together. Let me just put that over there. And right. Oh, it's cold. Let me just go get my cardigan while I'm waiting for you all. Oh, that's it, cardigan on. Hi Linny, thanks for checking up on me. Hi Trish. Hi Linda. Hi Christine. Yes, my tooth is feeling a little bit better. I had to go to the dentist yesterday, and I was in so much pain this morning, but it seems a lot better. So today, hi Moira, honey, I am going to talk about being organized. Okay. I'm also going to be using some of the new products from the mini catalogue, but it's a new year. We've got more time on our hands because of lockdown. Well, we should have a bit more time anyway. So I think one of the main things with crafting is actually being organized. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to do a little bit of especially when you're making cards, it's great to have bits and pieces already done and made so that it makes your life easier and quicker. So I'm going to show you a couple of things to make your life a little bit easier. So who's up for a little bit of crafting and some cool tips? Say yay, say yay. Right, okay, so, and it's a great way. Snow angels, it's very cold. Yes, it's flipping freezing. Thank God for your heater. Oh, bless you. It is absolutely, I must admit, I am freezing. I think that's why my tooth hurt this morning, because I was a bit cold, and when the cold gets into it. So yes, Christine says yay. So it's going to be a great way to use up some scraps as well. But first, let's talk about a new stamp set that we've got and dies. And this is the Many Messages, and I haven't tried it out yet. And it's always great to have a stash of sentiments. So we're going to start with that first. So I did mean to find where's one? Bear with me 1 second, because I've forgotten something. Let me have a look. Oh, okay, so a great thing to have in your stash is one of these compartment boxes. Now, I did have an empty one, and I don't know what's happened to it. So if you have one of these compartment boxes, you need one that's got bigger sections, not just the little tiny square ones. And you'll see this is my old Stampin' Up things from my Stampin' Up days before, and you'll see that I've got lots of stamped images, and they're already punched out. This was a gorgeous stamp and punch, and I've still got all these left from before. And have sentiments already made, look, and then you can make cards so quick and easy, with your punches. These were, look, thanks a bunch. Look, I've got these from the days of Stamping Up before. This is a butterfly punch, which I punched out of old wallpaper, and I've got a big stash of those. These are stamped images with another punch, these little butterflies, these little flowers. So get yourself one of these compartment boxes. Hi Ginny, honey, as they are really, really cool to put your bits and pieces in. Look at these little Christmas trees, look. But this is what I did before with Stampin' Up. I had a compartment box, and I would just sit one afternoon and like these. See, this is the Pansy Punch, which is retired now, but just get yourself a compartment box. But we're going to talk about sentiments first. But get one of these, and then you can store your little, you know, your sentiments in the compartment box, and it's really, really cool. So that you can, you know, if you're going to make some cards, you can make the base of your cards, and you've already got little sentiments and embellishments to just go to, you know. And honestly, I mean, I just sat and punched out with lots of scrap cardstock and designer series paper these butterflies, and look, I never need another butterfly now, will I? So this is a really good idea. So as I do not have an empty one, I will have to find one. So we're going to try out, first of all, this really, really cool stamp set, which is called, and I've got a piece of Very Vanilla and a piece of Whisper White, which is now going to be called Basic White. And we have our bundle here, which is the Messages dies. It's about organising, Ginny. Yes, we're doing a video about organising, which I hear that you are doing. Yes, I have sentiments stored in little boxes. Well, you can get the little compartment boxes, but I do find the big compartment boxes the best. Right, let me find my big block. Now, you will need, oh, if I can grab it. You will need your, which one is this? F block. This is an F block. So this is a massive, massive stamp. So, or your Stamparatus, which might not be a bad idea, actually. The Stamparatus may be very good just in case you miss a bit. But I'll try it with this first. If it doesn't work, then we will use the Stamparatus. Right, okay. So all we're going to do, I'm going to show you just how easy it is to get 19 sentiments in one hit. In one go, I tell you. So let me get me, oh, basically black ink. And I'm using Memento ink. And all we're going to do is we are literally just going to ink this bad boy up. Oh, congratulations, Ginny. As I wasn't coming on this morning, I did the draw for the customer and team challenge. And Ginny has won again. And I do have my birthday giveaway later on as well. So Ginny may be going for a hat trick, I think. Right, let us give this a very good ink up. I think we're going to be good. Make sure these are all covered. Okay, let's hope for the best. I think actually you might want to use your Stamparatus if you have one, just in case. Right, let's hope and pray now that we've got it all inked up. Whoops, a daisy. Right, okay. So all I'm going to do is literally, I'm going to do it down this way because now we just need to press, press, press and make sure this is covered. And pray. Right, we're ready. Oh, look at that. So easy. Gosh, that stamped really easy, actually. And now what we're going to do is we'll just move that out of the way. Oh, Charles is in my way as normal. Right, let's just cut this down so it'll fit into my Stamparatus. Not my Stamparatus, my cut and emboss. And you could obviously do this first if you wanted. Oops, let's just move this over a little bit more. Right. And then what we're going to do, let us get my cut and emboss machine. Stamparatus good. Well, that was actually quite easy, Lily. But yeah, if you use your Stamparatus, then Charles, pack it in. Oh my gosh. Right, now you will see from this, let me try and turn it this way. Oh, I can't. Right, okay, let me, where's my dies gone now? You will see on here, I can just get myself a little bit more organised. I'm going to get a little bit of washi here ready. And what we're going to do is you need to line up. Now you see your little black heart didn't quite line up, but that doesn't matter because this is for lining this up. So what you want to do is you want to line up your star and your heart like that, and just pop that down like that and hold that in place like that. And then we're going to get our plate on top of this like so. And we're just going to, hi Karen honey, all we're going to do is just crank this through, and it's making a lot of noise because it's doing a lot of work. Right, and then we're just going to move this and wait for the magic, everybody. So careful as you take off your washi. There you go. Bringing washi tape is a pain in my bum. Right, and look, you have all of these sentiments. Look, they're ready. Look, done, done, done. I wouldn't worry about the little stars and the heart because I didn't stamp that properly. And what you can do is, if you don't have a compartment box, you can take one of... Oh no, it's got something in. I've got a little plastic wallet which we can put them in for now. We've got some stuck in here. And look at that. You've got all of these sentiments and little banners and things all ready to put on projects. Look, just wanted to say, sending a smile your way, happy anniversary, be strong, be brave, you've got this. This is a nice one. Wishing you a year of magical moments and wonderful memories. And you've got, I'm so happy to celebrate these moments with you. Just a card to say hello. Thank you ever so much. Sending happy thoughts. Now look, so you've got a load of sentiments here now, ready to go on cards. How cool is that, right? Just fantastic. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put these in here. Whoops, a daisy. And put them in here. I mean, that's theoretically 19 cards sorted out for sentiments, right? Let's put them in there. And I'm going to do them in very vanilla as well. So we've got an assortment. And then I'll show you my next thing. So let's do this again. Now, what I'm going to do... Let's do this on the Stamparatus this time, because I think it would be nicer to have them a little bit darker, okay? So that way then you can go in again and ink it up. Right, I need more space in my life. Put that under there. Let's pop that there. And I'm going to take this off. And let's pop that. I'm just going to pop it there for now. Hang on, let's just see. Let's move it over a little bit more. Right, let's see where that's going to go. I'll just move it. It doesn't matter. Right. Okay, where did I do with me very vanilla, Charles? Right, so, oh, I've done it again with me. So we're going to do this with the Stamparatus this time, because I might be nicer to have them a bit darker. So we're just going to ink this up. And of course you can do them in any colour you want. You don't have to do them in hi Tina, you've covered your magnets with washi tape. Interesting. Yes, one, it's easier for them to pick up, and then if they bash together they've got less chance of breaking, so that's why they're covered up, and they're so much easier you know, to pick up as well. Right, okay, let's ink all that up like so, and then we're just going to move this out the way because it's in the way of my stamp. Put that over there, and we're just going to press, 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 press. Plus, if you don't get it all clearly stamped the first time, you can restamp and know it's in the right place. Exactly. This is just amazing. And yes, if you're using a big stamp, I would definitely suggest using your Stamparatus. Now look at that. But let's just say you wanted it a bit more darker, a bit darker. So let's just go over this again. It was absolutely perfect. But we're just going to go in and ink these up again, just to give it a little bit more white. And then just give it a little press and a little squidge. And dun dun dun, they would look good with Versamark and silver embossing powder. Yes, they would. You can do them in what? Oh, see, and that's a lot darker. But yes, you can do them, emboss them. You can do whatever you want with them. But it is just an amazing stamp set. Really, it's just fantastic. Right, so yes, or gold, definitely, definitely. Right, let's put these back on here and leave that for a minute. I can come back to that later and sort that out. Right, just put that over there and over there. We're just going to cut this down. I didn't really put it on very straight, but it doesn't matter. That will do. That will fit on my... Right. Ooh, it's a daisy. It's a bit heavy. Right. Okay, so we're just going to put that on there. Get our... line up again our heart and our little star. Is that in the right place? I think that's it. Right, so we're just going to pop that over there and pop that one down there. Right, and then we're going to put on the lid. Excuse me. Oh, obviously. But I mean, basically, you've only got to sit here and do this a couple of times, and well, hey, you have lots of sentiments. Right, so this is the first great thing you can do. Just pull that off of there, and we'll move on to the second thing we're going to do today. Right, okay, so that's that. Look at all them sentiments. So cool. And that is in the mini catalogue if you are interested. And I think it's a must-have, really. I think it's so time-saving. You think how many times you've got to, you know, do a stamp and then cut it out. Oh, my goodness me. That's just like, very, very, very cool. So where's me little... Oh my God. I'm losing everything. No, that's not it. Here. Right. Okay, and you can just basically fill this up and you are really good to go. Okay. Right, now the next thing we're going to do, excuse me, is this, and I'll show you. Right. Okay. Now what am I doing? The next thing we can do, now we've all got boxes or drawers filled with scrap cards, right? And a lot of it you're thinking, what am I going to do with it? These pieces we need to cut down to some size. So what I do, right, so this is my current card thing, right? Now there are lots of big pieces in here, right? Nice juicy pieces. So what I do, I'm not going to do it all, but I'm going to show you. I get my so what I'll do is I'll get my bigger pieces out of here. So let's just pull some out just to show you what I mean. So we're going to pull these bits out. Look, these are nice big juicy bits, right? But they won't go on my A4 thing. So this is what I do. So I pull out all my big bits, right, first. Let's just get all these big bits out. Let's just do this. Big pieces, right? Okay, so that's what we're going to do first. Oh. And, oh my gosh, I can't put that down now. Hi, Anne-Marie. So the first thing I do is I get all my big bits out. And the biggest mat that I will put on a card front, okay, let's just show you what I'm talking about so that you can understand my way of thinking. So let's just pull this card out. Now the biggest mat that I will have on a card, if it's a standard card, will be 4 by 5 3/8. So this layer here. So that's the biggest that I need a mat. So anything else is going to be smaller, right? So any pieces that I've got that will measure that measurement, I will cut these down to. And then if I want to go smaller, I can just take one of those pieces and then take 1/8 of an inch off. But they're just so much easier to store. And let me show you what I've done. So I then get these card packets and I will put them in little baggies. So this is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And then if I need certain colours, they're already cut down. And this just goes in a drawer. And these ones are 4 by 5 1/4. And then, so you get the idea. So we're just going to cut down some mats. And I have a drawer full of these. And as you can see, oops, oh, I'm so sorry. As you can see, they're not very organised, but they're all in, these should be in baggies. But I do have, you know, different ones with different measurements, 3 7/8 by 3 7/8, and 4 by 5 1/4, and they're all mixed bags. So this just makes your life a little bit easier, and you've already got mats already done, okay? And that means you're not going to reach out then for a brand new piece of A4, okay? So all I basically do, sorry Charles, did I run you over? Charles, you alright? So what I do is I just get my scraps and just see. So this one is under, so we can't do these ones. You're so organised. I'm really not. I'm trying to be. Right, these are not big enough. So what we do is we'll just, nope, so we need 4. So this one is big enough. So we're going to cut this. 4 by 5 3/8, because that is the biggest mat that I'm going to use. So if I wanted a 4 by 5 1/4, then I'll just cut 1/8 of an inch off of it. So I'm never going to need bigger than that. So this is the perfect size to cut. He is quiet. He was on the table a little while ago, and he's now, oh, there you are. Oh, he's just found something. He's found one of me sponge dauby things. And this then takes out the bulk out of your box, and these little scraps will then go back in. And we're just going to cut out. I'm lucky all my colours of card are in separate drawers and scraps go back with their colours. Well, then you're more organised than I am, Christine, honey. Right. Let's have a look here. So we've got Charles. 4 5, 5 and 3/8. And I'm not going to sit here and do them all. This is just another idea for your organisation. And then these other little scraps. Now, is that going to go? So we actually got 2 out of there. 5, 5 and 3/8. And they don't throw these little bits away, because we're going to come to them in a minute. So you kind of get the idea, everyone. So what we're going to do now, that's way big enough. So we're just going to come down here. Actually, 5 and 3/8 is there. And we're just going to cut this down to 4. And then 4. So, and obviously that then gets rid of those out of your thing. And look, so these mats, you just then go to your drawer and you go, oh, I've already got mats cut for my cards, especially if you are making a lot of cards, or you just want, let's do this one, 5 and 3/8, 5, 4. There you go. So that's that idea, right? So that's another idea for you. So, and then you then get smaller and smaller pieces of scraps left over, because you're taking out the big chunks and using them for your mats. Obviously then you can use your dies, and then, but we'll come to that in a minute. So that's another idea for you. Right, let me put these back in the drawer. Right, let's put them to one side. Okay, and move on to the next idea for you. Okay, so then we're getting smaller and smaller pieces of cardstock. Okay, so what we're going to do with these bits of card, and let me show you what we're going to do with them. These little bits, I don't really keep these little skinny bits, because, well, what am I going to do with them, really? There's too many of those. So those I do chuck in the bin. So what we're going to do next. Okay. So the next thing you can do is, now we do have this great double oval punch. So this is another great thing. We're just going to do the scalloped. Okay, so I'm just going to do them. And then that's no good. We're going to throw that away. And we have another bit here. So we're just going to do that. And then get rid of that. And I think I'm only going to get one more out of that, I think. Can we do it that way? Oh, we will get 2 out of it. There you go. And then look how much we don't waste any card, right? And we can obviously do this with the ovals. We can also do it with circles. Now, where did I put my, right, I have 1 and 3/8 scallop circle, or I have a little itty bitty one, 1 and an 8, 1 and 1/8. So we need the 1 inch, and we need, where are we? 1 1/4. Is that right? 1 and 3/8. 1 1/4. So what we would then do is, I'm going to cut out some of these. And we're just going to, oops, what happened there? I missed when I was pressing. Now what you can do is you can make all these up, and you can either stamp on them now, or just keep them in your little compartment and then stamp on them when you decide what sentiment that you actually want to have on them, right? Now I also have a drawer full of white scraps. Lots and lots of white bits and pieces. So, you know what? Let's use up some of these bits. So let's just pull these out. And we are going to use the oval punch. And we're going to do some of these white ones. Oh, that's the only thing with this. You will waste some cardstock. So let's cut that down, because I don't really want to waste that, because we can use that other little bit. Don't waste anything. Do not waste it. That goes back in the pot. If I've got any bits that are... I mean, yeah, you will waste some of it, but you know what? Just get what you can out of your scraps. You kind of get the idea, right? Make your strip thinner and do it. Yes, that's what I just thought that. Let me get a piece. So the best thing to do is to get a... Let's get a strip. Let's do this. Right, so we know that it's got to be bigger than that. So what we need to do is we're just going to cut this bit down. And then you can just... So thank you, Cameron, honey. We can just do that. And then do that. And what you can do is glue these together now. And then you can decide to stamp. Have a stamping afternoon. So have an afternoon where you're cutting out all your bits and gluing them all together like this. So what we're going to do is we're just going to get some of these and we're just going to pop this on like so, and get all these prepared. Now the stamp set for these are just gorgeous. Look at these. So, you know, but you don't have to put these sentiments on. You can put lots of different ones on. So then you can have a stamping session as well. So what we're going to do is we're just going to stick some of these on. And then these are all ready to go on projects. Oopsie daisy. That one went all a bit wonky. Oh my goodness me, I don't know what I just did then. That one went flying across the room. And I'm just going to make these like so. So we can do this with circles. We can do it with ovals. Right, let's just do this. Like so. Right, and as you can see, excuse me, for how long I've been here, I've already cut out loads and loads of sentiments and stamped and cut them. And then we've got these little pieces here, which I think I lost me my white bit, didn't I? I think that's what went across the room, I think. Hi, Janet, honey. Right, we have lost an oval somewhere. I don't know what happened to it, so we're just going to use this. I'll just waste that just for the purpose of the video for now. Don't waste it, though. Right, throw that in the bin. I mean, I'm terrible. I do keep, oh my gosh, all of my scraps. But, honestly, you can just sit and have a little craft session. I mean, look at all those already, right? And then you've got your circles, which I think that was that 1 inch? Or was that 1 1/4? I'm not quite sure. I think that was maybe too small. Yes, it is. And this way then, you use up your scraps you've got yourself more prepared for other projects. Oops, what happened there? I do too. I'm in the process of sorting mine out. I mean, look at that. That's already been stamped on the back, but you're not actually going to... Let me get rid of that one, actually. Right. What happened there? That one didn't like that for some reason. Right. And then all we're going to do is just put these on here. Like so. Honestly, if you sat just for like a couple of hours and did this, you would end up with so many bits and pieces that won't show once layered on the mat. I know, like this one I haven't done. I think the other one had quite a lot of ink on it. But it shouldn't show. Look, yeah. You won't see that because it'll have a stamped image on there. Right, let us do one more bit of this. Let's do it 1 1/4. Right, okay. So get all your punches out. Get your odd scraps of cardstock out. I mean, look, so we've already got those, okay? So that's using those punches. So let me put these back. And we'll go on to the next idea. The next one. Right. Okay, now we also have these punches. We have the new one, the new treasured tags one that has just come out, and these you make 3 sizes of tags. So we've done that with those, okay? So put them to one side, and then what we're going to do with our other scraps, like these, for instance, we're going to make some of these pick-a-punch labels and for sentiments, etc. Now, what you can actually do is stamp out some sentiments, okay, first, and then you'll know what sizes you want for your punches. But these, okay, so these punches, you can do 3 sizes. So it is 1 inch, 3/4 of an inch, and 1/2 an inch, okay, strips. So let me just show you first, just to show you how to use these. And I've not used this new one yet, so let me just show you. So each one, so there's 2 different styles, will do 3 different sizes. So let's do the first size first, which is 1 inch. Oh my gosh, is that 1 inch? I'll tell you what, let me just get a piece of this just to give you an example. So I've got 1 inch, so we're going to cut that down to 1 inch, okay? And then we can also do 3/4 of an inch, like so. Now, I won't bother doing the smallest size because the smallest size will have the sentiment on. So if you're going to do these sizes in the Whisper White or the white, you're going to need, let's use some of these scraps. So you're going to need 3/4 of an inch. So if you're using the 1 inch in the coloured card, you will need the 3/4 of an inch in the white. If you're using the 3/4 of an inch strip, you will need a 1/2 inch for your sentiment. I hope that makes sense. So you would do that, right? So that will go on there. Okie dokie, I think you're with me. Now, if you're just doing the white, you can do all 3 different sizes. So what we're going to do, let's cut this out. I haven't used this one yet. So we're going to pop that in. Get in there. Why are you not going in? You grumpy bit of card. Right, so we're just going to push that right up and make sure that that's even both sides. Don't presume that it will be, because, you know, if you haven't cut it exactly right. And then let's just say we're going to use this little sentiment here. So let's just say it's going to be about, we're just eyeballing it just for the sake of the video. So we're going to cut this down to about there. You want to cut it a little bit bigger. I'm going to pop that in. Make sure that's, see what I mean? Don't presume that it's going to be straight, because it might not be. Just make sure that's in. And as you can see, I kind of fluffed that up. Now, if you do have a weird edge on it, just come in and just trim that little bit up. And then your white, you need to come in and, hi Nikki, did you see you won the team challenge giveaway? I haven't shown what the prizes are yet. And then what you need to do is just, I always lay that down on there and just cut that to about this size here. And then we're going to pop that in. Get my little pokey tool. And what we're going to do is just push that over. Now, I didn't use the post-it note thing, so you just pop that over, and then we're just going to do that and pull that out. And then you've got your center bit already done. So, you know, you can use these and make lots of these up. Now, if you're just going to use the Whisper White, just push that in, do that. And, you know, you can just gauge what size you want for your sentiments. That one's going to be to about there. If you want a bigger one, sweet friend. And you'd see, you get the idea. So we can spend an afternoon cutting some of these up as well to use our scraps. And then just budge that over a little bit. Oh, get that over. And like I said, if you have an odd bit on the side, just trim it up. You won't notice it. And then you can do that all over again with the big one. And then we can do different sizes. I'm just going to push that down the middle like so. And do that. And then we can put that on there. And look, so you can see you can sit and make some of these up as well. So you've got some different sizes of banners, different types of banners. You might want to stamp your images first so that you know exactly what size you're going to want. But for instance, this Hugs and Kisses, you would need, you could have one about that big really. And let me just show you the little trick. If you've got a short piece like that, we just get a post-it note. Where have my post-it notes? Just get a post-it note. This is one that Karen told me to do. And what you want to do, just do this. Pop this on there like that. And then you can push that in. Like that, and wiggle it about, and like so. And look at that, how neat is that? And then what I would do is just pop that on there, cut that down a little bit more, and just push that in. But this is a great way to use up those little scrap pieces of cardstock that you have laying around. Why waste it when you've got great cardstock? And you know, you do sometimes have this odd little bit there if you don't get it in right. But look, so then you just put that on there like that. And obviously if you have these punches, you've got all the different sizes that you can do. You can just put that on by itself. You don't even need to. So they're the other punches. Just sit there, make up a load of these, and let's just glue these on. So you have an assortment of things. Oh, come on. And then we'll move on to the next thing. So, right, get yourself some of these made up, all ready to go. Like that, okay? So, we've got more things there. Right, that's your next thing, those punches. Let's put that one there. Right, the next thing we're going to do is this. Is we can also use your odd cardstock to make up some of these as well. So we've got some bigger pieces made for the fronts of our cards. And let me show you what I do with these. So look how many you can make in such a short time. Wait a minute. I'm going to do one there, and we're going to do another one there. So look. And this is the Label Me Lovely, and it is just lovely. It's a great big huge label. And then what you would do, if I can, is get some Whisper White cardstock, and we're going to cut out, how many to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So watch this. So 1, 2, and these you could get an image on these. 3. No, don't need enough room. 4, 5, 6. Right. Don't waste that bit there. That might come in handy. See, I'm terrible. Right. And the great thing with these is if you, now you put that on there, you aren't going to see it, right? So a little trick for you. If you cut one of these in half, like that, okay, and then what you're going to do is you're going to layer this on the back of that, just like that, okay? So we're just going to put some glue on the back here. Actually, we'll do it on this one. So just see how much is going to show. So that there. And we're just going to put this glue down like that. And put that on there. Like that. And you're going to do exactly the same with this piece here. Oh, all right, my darling. All right, Tina. Thanks for joining us, honey. I'll see you soon. Right, okay. Don't forget, I have my birthday giveaway later for any customers that place an order before, obviously, 4 o'clock tonight. And then that's ready then to put an image on or a sentiment, and they're good to go. And they're already a focal point for a card, right? And or you can just keep them like that, or you can keep that like that. So let's do another one. Now, let's just say you didn't want all of that, round all of it. What you can actually do is just cut off. Let's just cut off to there this time, right? So let's cut off to there. And instead of having all of that showing, we're just going to have a little bit peeking out on this side. It is really your preference as to. So look, so this time we're only going to have a little bit of the coloured cardstock on it. I'll show you the difference in a minute. And you can obviously go ahead and stamp these up already, but you see the difference. That one's got the whole thing near enough covered, if you can see, and then this one has only part of it covered. So these are great also to have already done and cut up and stamped. You know, you can stamp all those up. Right, that was that idea. Another idea for using your scraps up. Now, let's pop those then. And look at all these bits already we have from just sitting here for this little amount of time. And this is how you build up your stash, you know, of pieces ready to make your life easier. Now, let's go back to those other scraps in my thing that were like this sort of size, right? This size and this size and this size. So, you know, what you're going to use, what we're going to use those for. Anyone have an idea what we're going to use these for? Okay. I'm going to tell you. So, any strip like this that is 2 inches wide, or, you know, thereabouts, 2 inches, and I'm reckoning this is, this is just under. So let's go to these bits here. They are definitely 2 inches. So I'm going to cut these at 2 inches, right? Like so. And what I like to do is I like to cut one at 4 inches. So we're doing 2 by 4. And then I'm going to do 2 by 6. If you have a long strip like that, I like to have 2 sizes. Now, anyone going to guess what we're going to do with them? Yes, we are going to use the tag topper punch. And one is big enough for a bookmark. So we're just going to do that. And one is big enough for a tag. And these are great to have in your stash ready to go as well. And I wouldn't cut down the Whisper White or whatever because you don't know what you're going to do with them. So make yourself up some of these that are ready for tags, and then you can then decorate them when you feel like it, however you want. But it's another great way to use up these funny shaped, funny sizes. I think that's another one there, which I'm thinking is going to be 2 by... Let's have a look. Oh, that's just under. Now, let me see. What do we have? Let's try this anyway. Let's try. That is quite a lot under, actually. But let's try a little test here. Let me try this tag here and see what this will look like if I can... Now look, that's absolutely fine. So if you've got even skinnier strips, choose your tag topper, and then you can, you know, you can do under the 2 inches. So we'll do this 1 by 6 because we're going to do a bookmark size. And actually a bookmark and a tag is a nice gift as well. And you can have these already made up, ready to be decorated. There you go. So again, another great thing and a great way to get that cardstock out of your, you know, out of your... Let me show you something else quickly. So we've also got one of these, which is a scrap drawer for scrap pieces of DSP, right? So let's have a look at this piece here, right? Okay, so another great thing. So we've just cut a tag down. Now this, if you look at this, is just the ideal size. Look at that. So if we cut this down to... Oh, what is that? By that. Let's have a look. So we want to go to... Oh my gosh, why won't my brain work? Up there. Cut it down to about there. And look, we already have a bookmark kind of made. Look, so you could put that on there, and then you could add something to it, right? So you can have some of these already made up. It's just a great way to use up your DSP. And let's have a look here. So that one was 2. So let's go slightly under 2. let's do that. 1 7/8. There's the big one here. And then look, that actually fits perfectly. And we've got, you know, tags made up already. We just need to add some flowers or a nice something to decorate them. So get yourself some bookmarks made up or just your plain tags, and then you can add to them. But I mean, look how quick it is to, but I just basically using your card up. We're sorting out our card boxes at the moment and our drawers. So another great way is to make yourself up some tags all ready to go. And we can cut these down. That. And you can do these so super fast. Honestly, trust me, it's not even funny. And this one, the Delightful Tag Topper, actually has the 3 different sizes anyway. So let's just push this in here. Like so. And I'm going to put this in there. Make sure it's central. And these are all ready. Look, you've got tags ready to go. You get the idea now, don't you? You're with me on it now, aren't you? So quickly, let's just do a couple more. And then we'll keep that one maybe as it is. We'll do one at 4. Ugh. Do not waste a thing. One. And we're going to just move that to there. Right. Okay, let's do enough of the tags now, Chanel. Enough of the tags. Lots of tags to choose from. We've got scalloped, we've got delightful, we've got the fancy one. Right, let's start with something else now. But as you can see, your box of card is going to start diminishing, and you're going to end up with even smaller and smaller and smaller pieces, you know. Let me just get these out of the way. Right, so look at these already. Put them in a little baggie or another one of those little pouches, and then you already have these made as bookmarks or tags or little sets. Let's do, while we're here, and what we can do is we can sit here. So this is the stamp set for the ovals. I don't know if I showed you this earlier. And now look, we're getting down to smaller and smaller pieces in our card thingy. Of course, you can use dies as well and sit there and have a little die cutting session. And look, I'm just going to put all these. And eventually you'll end up with such small pieces that you won't even have a big box. You'll just have a little box. Right. So they're my top tips for today, and I've shown you a couple of new products as well. Oh no, I've just put that in the wrong drawer. Not concentrating. I've put all my white in the DSP drawer. That's not organised. Right. Okay. So that is that for today's today's very quick. Well, it's not really very quick, was it? But it was quick tips. And as you can see, we've got all these little bits, and we've got, what could we do on them if we got anything? Not anything handy. But you can have all these decorated up, ready to go, and get yourself a little compartment box like the one I have down here. Let me just pop that there. Right, oh my gosh. So as you can see, I kind of spent one afternoon, look, but I mean, how cool is that? You've got your little punched out bits. These are little flowers, you know, die cut some flowers out, die cut the little sentiments and stamp them and have them all ready to pop on projects. I mean, look, I'm terrible. I haven't even used these, and I've got so many bits and pieces. We've got butterflies here. We've got, oh my gosh. But, you know, if you have some of the Stampin' Up! Stamp sets, you will see that, you know, you've got lots of ideas to do with your projects. And look at these. I've got little clouds and all sorts. But get yourself a little compartment box and just get happy one afternoon and break up all the things. Can you do a close-up of the oval occasions? I certainly can, my lovely. Right, the oval occasions. Here is a close-up. So we have this lovely, cute little bunny. Oh, this is just super cute. Actually, shall we do one? Let's do one. Let me just show you the close-up first. Then we've got thank you for your kindness. Hugs and kisses. A little treat for you. You've got stars. You've got hearts, you've got the flowers, you've got happy birthday, welcome little one, and this one, so lucky to know you. Let's do the little bunnies. Should we do a little bunny? The bunnies. I've been wanting to do this one. Let's have a little go with this, shall we? We've got it out, so why not? Oh my gosh, right. Let me just put my punches away. Oh my gosh. Right, let's stamp this. This is just so cute. So cute. I'm going to do the little bunnies on here. We do want to do it on the green because it's very springtime, isn't it? Oh, right. Well, this one, obviously, we need to do it on the bigger oval. So bear with me. Bear with me. Everyone, what did I do with that piece of cardstock there? Right, I'm going to do it on the very vanilla, actually. Let's do it on the very vanilla. Like that. Isn't that just cute? Where's me oval occasion? Me oval. Double oval. And we're just going to... Oh, look at that. So cute. Maybe I should colour it in first. What do you think? So let's get some light old olive. Let's do... Oh, God, I'm doing the wrong bit. Look at me. I went to colour the flower in green. Silly me. Let's use that one. Let me just use my Boo Boo pen. You could do Easter cards with that, absolutely. I just made a boo-boo. Oh well, never mind. Never mind. Gosh, what's wrong with me today? I've got my hands are all... There you go, let's get rid of that. And then we'll do a little bit of yellow in the middle. And then we'll do some little bunny rabbits. Charles, pack it in, you horrible creature. Yes, he's being horrible today. What colour is that? And if you're not sure what that's it, do these little bunny rabbits. I didn't really see a lovely little tag in the mini catalogue made with this one. Let me go back. I'm going to have to go and look now. I am sure that in the mini catalogue they showed a lovely cute tag with that set, if I'm right. Where is it? Where are you? You cute little bunnies. Where has it gone? Oh, there it is. Look. Actually, that did fit on the... Oh, I see what they've done. They've used the biggest scallop and then they've used a bigger oval to make that from the oval stitched or the layering ovals. That's obviously a bigger oval to do that on, but you get the idea. So you would use this oval like so. Look at that, isn't that just so cute? And then you'd use one of your one of your layering ovals or the stitched oval and make some tags. Do you know what I've just realised? I'm out of shot, aren't I? Have I been like that the whole time? Oh my goodness me. But just super, super cute. Look at that. Adorables. But yes, just wanted to have a little play with that while I had it out. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. It was just a little quick tips and ways. It is super sweet, definitely. You know, quick ways for you to make your card making a little bit more productive, shall we say, and how to use all your scraps up. So I'm going to go put all my things away. Hope you've enjoyed the quick tips. I will be back at 4 o'clock with my birthday giveaway. Don't forget, if you want to place an order, you will be entered into that giveaway if you order before 4 o'clock tonight. Oh, bless you. Well, have a lovely day, all of you, and I will see you at 4 o'clock for my birthday giveaway. Take care for now. See you later. Bye.